Hey guys, MD Prepper here with another tabletop review. This time we're doing it on the Marbles Bolo Camp Jungle Machete. Nice little low-cost machete for the money. Marbles is quickly becoming one of my favorite brands other than Cold Steel for relatively low-cost utility tools, machetes, that type of thing, blades. This thing retails for $14.99. Which is a heck of a deal for this blade. We're going to go over the basics of it. Of course, it's obviously a Bolo style machete with this rounded end up here at the top. Obviously a bright orange enamel, which is the standard Marbles color. I believe that's their factory standard color. Comes very, very sharp. I sharpened it up a bit. Comes with a nice semi-false edge here on the back. It was called a false edge, but from another review on YouTube, saw that a guy complained about getting cut taking this out of the holster that it comes with in the sheath. But I sort of had that same problem myself, got nicked a little bit. Decided, you know, if you're going to have to be that careful with it, you might as well sharpen up all the way, which is exactly what I did. Sharpen this up the same thickness as the active side of the blade, just in case chopping, things got dull here at the upper end. I can easily flip it around, get a little bit of a forward curve semi-kukri there. The grip works either way just fine. The stats on this, it is classified as full tang because obviously, as you can see, runs all the way to the end and around. Got two brass rivets and a lanyard hole here, so very, very strong blade. Has some cutouts here for strength. Wooden grips, I know a lot of people will probably complain about that. Got a little enamel coat on them, lacquer, whatnot, which seems to work just fine. No major problems gripping this, not really slippy at all in your hand, big enough to wear with gloves or whatnot. Handles just fine. Maybe not polypropylene, but I think it looks a lot better, frankly. These are made in El Salvador. And again, you can't beat the price. This one comes in at about a 14-inch blade overall. Overall length is 20 inches. For $14.99, this thing can't be beat. Chops really, really well. There's a few other reviews on YouTube about this. Highly recommend it. And as you might have seen from one of my previous vids about Marbles, these guys have absolutely some of the best sheaths you're going to run into out there. This thing is a heavy, heavy Cordura lined with something else other than Cordura. I'm not sure what that is, but it's going to be hard to push through this with a sharp blade, that sort of thing. Far superior to anything you're going to get from Cold Steel or any other manufacturer the same price. Of course, you have a belt loop, kind of standard up here. Two Velcro covering type snaps to keep this thing in place. Of course, it's wider to get it in with the blade here being so long. Got to slide it in with both, being careful not to catch your hands. One thing interesting about this, about half the handle covers up inside the sheath to get it fully seated when you set it down. That's a little odd at first. It takes a little getting used to. I would kind of prefer the full grip to be outside the sheath, but I think this is more for adding the extra pockets here for accessories and all that is my assumption as to why they did that. Either way, what have you, it works okay. Once you pull this first one out, and once you get the second one, you can easily slide the grip out, and there you go. Again, just be careful, keep your hand down here if you've got your opposite hand drawing this thing, otherwise you're going to nick yourself on the blade there. More on the sheath, you've got two, what I would call small-sized Velcro secured pockets, one after another here. Not tremendously huge, but incredibly useful for all sorts of smaller tasks, water purification tabs, folder knife, lighters, matches, that sort of thing. An absolute great addition for a $15 blade. And like all of the other Marbles machete slash axe type line, this comes with a sharpener. This one I haven't even taken out of the plastic. I've got a few other Marbles blades that I have taken out, but just left this one in here. An absolute great addition. Love this blade. $14.99. The whole thing, sheath and the blade, come together. Highly recommend it. Really like the bright orange enamel. A lot of people say, well, that's not real tactical. That's not real zombie apocalypse. Yeah, well, whatever. You'll find it. You can see it. If you need to wave this at somebody and the jungle and they need to find you, you can see it. If you leave this in the side of a tree or it happens to drop on the ground, you can find this thing very, very easily. I really do like the orange color. Just sets it apart from your standard black machete. Again, this is Indie Prepper on the Bolo Camp Jungle Machete by Marbles. Highly recommend you get one. Thanks, guys. Bye.